One of the schools hardest hit by June's historic flooding returns to defend their home gridiron.
We are now just 30 minutes away from kickoff on the field at Herbert Hoover High School. June's flooding, of course, causing more than $12 million in damage after water ripped through the school building in Clendenin. Hoover students are currently on a split schedule with students at Elkview Middle School, but it's not stopped the football team. The Huskies dominated in their last two games at Scott and Chapmanville. For a while, the team wasn't even sure they were going to be able to have a home game this year. With the support of their community and some generous donors, the field is back to playing condition.
And right now, 13 News reporter Eric Halperin is live at the field in Clendenin with the latest on what this game means to a community that has come so far and come together after losing so much. Right, Eric?
Right wing, number 19.
Jennifer and Patrick, just about a half an hour here now until kickoff. The PA announcer just finished up talking about some of those same things you were talking about how devastating the flooding damage was here, how a lot of this was underwater, the school now condemned. But as all that was damaged, he mentioned how the community has just come together, and the spirit and the strength of this community has really grown. Right now, let's take a look at this first game. We've got the teams warming up on the field behind me, really excited for that game. This is the first time the community has come together in this way since that flooding. And if we move over a little bit towards the clubhouse over here, that clubhouse had about a foot of water in it. And every day since the flooding, the coach has been there with other volunteers working to get it ready for tonight's game. And then if we pan over here to the concessions, you can see these people just super excited. And finally, take a look at these full stands, these Husky fans ready for tonight's game. Not even sure this would be a reality, but looking forward to rooting on their team tonight. And later tonight on 13 News at 11, I'll have more on what this game and what this team and band mean to the community here in Clendenin. But for now, for 13 News, I'm Eric Halperin, working for you in Kanawha County.
And it's going to be a special night there. Thanks so much, Eric. A well-known West Virginia native comes back home. Country superstar Brad Paisley is putting on a free concert tonight at the state's largest university. Marissa Matola is in Morgantown, where fans there are gearing up.
The atmosphere is electric here in Morgantown as the city prepares for the free Brad Paisley concert. I'm Marissa Matola.
Well, it's a hot one out there for high school football, but what can we expect for not only tonight but tomorrow when it's college football kickoff time? Chief Meteorologist Spencer Atkins in the Storm Tracker 13 Weather Lab with a look at your first forecast. Spencer.
Yeah, Patrick, I think we're looking pretty good.
Well, people
now
are still buzzing about Charleston Mayor Danny Jones's order to remove 7 benches from the Lee Street Triangle earlier this week.
Well, the mayor says that he made the move in hopes that the area would be more sanitary and friendly. 13 News reporter Nikki Walters is working for you with more on why people say they aren't sure that goal will be accomplished.
We came from the bus stop and was going to come over into town for a few minutes to get something to eat and sit down actually on that corner. And when we got to it, we're like, where do we go? And so we came across the street. He saw another bench, but that is our actual destination, was one of those benches.
For you in Charleston.
The mayor says that he made the decision without going through city council.
We're gearing up for a big weekend in Huntington. We're looking at 3 major events: Chili Fest, the Marshall Season Hope Opener, and a KISS concert. Chelsea Spears is working for you. She takes us to Huntington with traffic changes that you could run into.
We're going to see a lot of traffic in this area this weekend, so
2 support beams that held up the former World Trade Center have traveled to our area.
Now those 9/11 historic artifacts will help support honor and also the memories in Huntington. Now on Sunday afternoon, 9/11, 2016, 2 World Trade Center beams will be dedicated as the first phase of a memorial plaza at Spring Hill Cemetery. Local first responder Tom Bowen brought the beams from New York City to Huntington this past May. Bowen says all honor goes to those who died, to be remembered always.
To see the heartbreak and the devastation, to know that here in Huntington, West Virginia, we as a community are going to pause and remember them, and forevermore remember them because of this memorial placed here on this day. So it's tremendously meaningful.
The 3,000 flags known as the Healing Field are next to the new 9/11 Memorial at Spring Hill Cemetery. That annual week-long field of honor and remembrance will remain up for all to visit throughout this Monday.
Switching gears a bit, the sound of a horn and some cheering marked the water officially being released from the Summersville Dam. Today marks the official beginning of Golly season. It's a time where thousands of people from all across the country travel to Fayette County and experience some of the best rapids in the world, according to the National Park Service.
This is something that people put on their bucket list, but it's also something that people put on their calendar every year to come back and experience. What you won't see, though, is the economic impact that it brings into Fayetteville and, quite frankly, the entire region.
One of my favorite places in the state. I can't wait to go down for Golly season. The season lasts for just 22 days. Still to come here on 13 News at 7, fighting opioid abuse.
A grant is helping one local university fight to stop the drug epidemic. Next.
I'm 13 News reporter Hillary Hall. You might not know it, but September is National Preparedness Month. There are dozens of things you can keep in your home to keep you and your family safe in case of an emergency. Coming up on 13 News tonight at 11, I'll let you know how to do just that.